y'all, it's Taty and I'm back for another video, and as you can see from the title, today I'm basically just telling y'all how to get it together, girl. I was talking about this on my close friends where it was just like, do you ever forget that you are just like actually the baddest, or is it just constant Kakiana energy? Like, where are we at? And everybody was like, girl, I'd be forgetting. So I was like, let me come on here because I too be forgetting. But that don't mean that it's right, because we are beautiful people and we need to remember that. So I am here to tell y'all how to remember, you know, that you that girl. Sorry if the lighting is kind of weird. It is actually raining and I'm trying to get this done for you guys regardless, so bear with me. Gonna bear with me. Okay, so something that I also think is really important when we are discussing something like this is literally what you are putting yourself in. For example, if you are the type of girl that is more confident in sweats than you are in dresses, have you been forced to wear a lot of dresses recently? Like, these are the type of things that you actually have to look at, and they seem so minimal, but they're not. So I am going to bless y'all with a little mini haul right now of things that make me feel confident. Maybe you can get some inspo, go get yourself something nice, etc. So shout out to Missguided for sponsoring this video, and let's get right into it. But first, if you've not subscribed to my channel yet, what are you doing? We're gonna give you a couple seconds to do that. Did you do it? Good. Now you can watch the video and welcome to our family. Also, follow me on my socials. This is where you can participate in polls, all that fun stuff, or whatever. Let's just get into this. Alright, let's get into it. Get into it, yeah. Here's the first top. You guys know I love little corset tops like this. I think they're so flattering. So if you're looking for something that is going to bring your confidence up about your body shape and stuff like that, this is definitely something that does it, just the way that they cut. Next, y'all, how cute do these look together? I'm sorry, I'm gonna just suggest that you guys get these two together because this is a look. Imagine if I had this on with something else, like some pink somethings or some little jeans with some little strappy heels. Next, y'all, listen, this is the next type of outfit I wanted to show you guys because you guys know I love a good like balloon sleeve, flare sleeve. Those are my favorites, and because I know a lot of you guys are not super comfortable with showing the cleavage that like comes down, this way you kind of just give neckline and it still looks super sexy and classy. Next, okay, so I did not tie this well like at all, but I wanted to show you guys this option too, because for those of you that like this type of action instead of the last one that I showed you guys, the across type of action, these type of tops are perfect for you. They tie at the front so they kind of bring you together. Next, okay, and now for my girls that don't like to show it at all, but maybe like to show a little bit of leg, we have this little tie-dye Playboy X Missguided shirt. They are so comfortable, so stretchy. If you are more comfortable in a t-shirt, if that's what makes you more confident, this is definitely a good way to go. And then I paired them with these shorts. They are so cute. Look at the material. How pretty is this one? Look at the material. I put mine up on the shoulders, but you could definitely bring it down and it'll stay there as well because it is elastic in the shoulder. Wherever you feel most confident, put it there. Next, I'm back. Look at this little picnic fit. I know a lot of y'all be like, I don't have no butt, I don't like wearing these tight clothes. So this one is for my girls out there who might be more comfortable with chest or just a little bit of chest, more so comfortable with your upper region than you are with something being tight on your lower region. Next, okay, we did a full 180. This is me, girl. This is what I like to do. So if you are the type of girl who likes to do this, who likes to do the tight, who likes to do the legs, this is for you, mama. Next, okay guys, so these are just joggers. They're like a pinky purple, nothing crazy, but they're very comfortable. How pretty is this skirt? It is so nice. It's kind of like double layered. Look at her. It's actually like really complimenting because it comes right underneath the cup of your butt, so it kind of lifts you up, and then the ruching on the side also gives you extra body. So this is great if you're looking for something like that. Lastly, I just have this little jogger set from the Playboy X Missguided. Again, you guys know sweats. I tell you guys all the time, you do not have to be done up to feel confident. Sweats can do the same thing, period. Okay, you guys know I'm always a mess after filming these things, like hauls and stuff like that. I'm always sweating, my hair's a mess, girl. I'm just, Again, big thank you to Missguided for sponsoring this video. All the links to every outfit I had on will be in the description box below, as well as my sizes and stuff. Make sure you guys go check that out. Luckily, I filmed this after talking about the actual points for this video, so we're about to get into that. So if you're ready, let's go. Guys, there's a full-on thunderstorm happening right now, so I'm not going to succumb to these gloomy moods. But if you hear like doom, 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 It's the sky. It's really difficult to be confident when you're not in your most confident state. As obvious as that sounds, it's difficult. So like, for example, if you feel most confident when your hair is done, your nails are done, your lashes are done, all that stuff, and now we're here in this situation and you can't get them done, it's kind of hard when you've been used to being able to upkeep yourself in a certain way and now you can't keep yourself that way. So then it's like, damn, I just feel like bleh. That's how I am. Y'all know. Look at this. This is a perfect opportunity for us to get comfortable with a different version of ourselves. So just because you've been comfortable with a certain version of yourself for the past couple years does not mean that that is the only version of yourself that is accepted or that is right for you. There are so many versions that we haven't even looked at yet. This is like a perfect time for you to go try new style, try new hair, try new makeup, try new whatever you can do while you're here. Now, something else is extremely important in you feeling confident and happy and good about yourself is taking time out for yourself. Something that I think a lot of us forget is that you're only seeing what influencers want you to see, what celebrities want you to see. We're not taking pictures when we wake up like crusty, musty, dusty and uploading that. 9 times out of 10, 9.9999 times out of 10, you're seeing us after at least an hour, 2 hours of work put in. Like, you're seeing our best presentation, and then you're sitting at home probably in the bed, sweats on, hair mess, like just chilling like the rest of us do the majority of the day, and you're comparing yourself to your least effort moment to our biggest effort moment. That doesn't even make any type of sense. I see a lot of you guys be like, oh my god, like if I look like this every day, I don't look like that every day. My friends don't look like that every day, I promise you. So it's important to kind of have that like self-check moment where it's like, oop, I don't need to be comparing myself to something that 1 was probably edited, 2 was probably filtered up, 3 their best looking moment of the day probably took 400 pics to get to that point, and then look at myself in this current moment and be like, damn, I could never look like that. Girl, I barely could my damn self. So make sure you guys are unplugging and make sure you are just keeping that in mind. Comparison is literally the thief of joy. I talk about like not comparing yourselves all the time and y'all never listen to me, but regardless, that is step 1 of any video I ever talk about in confidence or anything, feeling better about yourself. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Your lane is not their lane. What they have going for them is not you. You haven't even seen them in person. Even if you did see them in person and they're that great, what does that have to do with you? Mind your business. Mind your business. That is the best advice I could ever give you. If you want to scroll on Instagram all day and do that, that's fine. We all do that. But at the end of the day, you should be minding your business though. What do you gain back from an investment that has nothing to do with you? Nothing. You're just pouring your money out. You're pouring yourself out into a cup that doesn't pour back into yours. It's like, oh my god, I could never add up. And it's like, you don't have to though. You should be competing with yourself. Therefore, you should just be happy for people in other races. Does that make sense? Imagine you're running one type of race and someone else is running another type of race. Why would you be upset if you won your race, but they also won theirs? That's not your race. You didn't lose anything because that's not your competition. You should always only be competing with yourself. Now, if you feel like you're losing against yourself, step it up. Step it up! And that doesn't mean putting on more makeup or putting on more hair. Step it up in whatever way stepping it up looks like to you. If you feel like you're lacking personality-wise, step it up. Go find yourself. Do something. Be more comfortable with being uncomfortable. Step outside your comfort zone. If you feel like you're lacking with style, experiment. Now is the time. Go back in your closet, cut some clothes up, do something that makes you feel like you're competing with yourself, you're going out after yourself, and you're outdoing yourself every time. If it makes you uncomfortable to see other people do well, do better for yourself. That's it, period. And I hate when people try to be like, oh no, like I am so confident, I am so this, I am so that, but I don't like seeing other girls wear this or do that. Sis, if you were that confident and you were doing so well, you would just be hype other people are doing well. You would be like, we all doing well, we all winning, like, but you're not, because you're not fully comfortable with yourself and you don't feel like you're doing enough. Step it up. The point of this video, step it up, sis. I know y'all probably clicked on this thinking I was gonna sit here and tell you like, do your nails, do your face, do this, and I'm sitting here yelling at y'all, telling y'all to step it up. But listen, if I ain't say it, who is gonna say it to y'all? Okay, so also if you're insecure or you're not feeling confident just about one thing or even a couple things, just like specific things, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not in a full insecurity, non-confident blanket. It's just certain things about yourself, whether it's internal or external. This is a perfect time to start journaling them. So let me say this in like not a journal club, like it's not like that. Get your journal or whatever you need to do, write those things out about yourself. Seeing it on paper honestly kind of categorizes it for you, and it's like, okay, this is what I need to work on. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna try to show those things more often. I know that sounds crazy. If I hate something, why would I show it? You should show it, because once you see it more often, instead of you trying to conceal something, once you see it more often, it's just gonna be like a weight off your shoulders, and then it's just gonna be like, I'm comfortable because I see it every day. Understand? So for example, I used to be really insecure about, I have these like hyperpigmentations like down here in my mouth. I used to be so insecure about it. So then I started wearing less and less makeup on a day. I can't tell today, but I started wearing like less and less makeup on a day-to-day. I stopped color correcting it. I just kind of let it be what it was, and now it doesn't bother me nearly as much as it did before, because I see it all the time and I'm just comfortable in it, to the point where now it just seems like less and less prominent. But when you know you're hiding something, you can just focus on it. You're still that girl. Remember that. These little insecurities, these little flaws you have, these little whatevers do not make you any less of that girl. Like that is what makes you exactly who you are. That is what makes you different from the next girl. Why would we all want to look like the same thing? What is that? That's no fun in that. Learn to love what you are working with, and then go from there. Try to actually accentuate these things. Even in the biggest flaw you have, there's something in there that you can find that you appreciate. So find it. Girl, we got all the time in the world. Look at yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. I know, it sounds stupid, but do it. You really gotta just like stare at yourself in the mirror. I look at myself in the mirror every day before and after a shower, all the time. The more you do it, the more I'm comfortable with it, because now it's just kind of like second nature. Like, hey girl, I see you every day. Understand? You can't expect to compete with somebody whose growth pattern and everything was naturally made for them to have wide hips, small waist. Like, these are biological things most of the time. So if somebody was naturally born that way, you cannot compete with that, sis. We all started with a different set. Like me as a plumber, I'm not gonna be competing with the electrician. We do different things. We have different skill sets. We started off with different education. So I cannot keep comparing myself to something that somebody does that I could never do, because he can't do what I can do either, okay? Now, you can also do things like clothing, makeup, hair. Just because you're not going anywhere does not mean you can't get lit, sis. Like, you could still do your makeup, hair, take a couple selfies. You don't even have to document it. You could just do it just to feel popping. If you're of age, get a glass of wine, get cute and drink your glass of wine with some music on, and just let it be that. Like, I don't know why we feel like we have to be seen or go somewhere to do that, because we don't. You could do that right in your house and get right back into bed just because you feel like it. Just because you feel like it. Stop going by other people's standards. If people judge you, like, especially them hating ass friends that be like, you're not even going anywhere. Why do you have makeup on? You're not even going anywhere. Why are you dressed? Because I felt like it. And what? Cut them people out your life, but that's a whole nother video on that. But anyway, you don't need to give excuses to anybody on why you did something. If you're feeling low, if you're feeling like, damn, I haven't gotten dressed in a minute, go get dressed. Go get dressed. And if you want to document it, grab a friend and take some flicks, girl. And another thing that's important is, and I was telling my friends, was go in that archive. If you are forgetting who you are, I know you got some pictures somewhere, I know you got some videos somewhere. Go in your archive and be like, oh, this is when I was a baddie. Oh, I look popping. Dang, like, who is that? Get in your stuff and go look at your old work, sis. Just because you kind of chilling right now, you're not trying to do too much to them right now, you could go back in your archive, go back in your old pictures, go back in whatever, and look at what you did when you was stepping on necks, okay? Because that's still you. You're still that person. Y'all just gotta stop judging yourselves at your current state all the time. It's okay to look a mess sometimes. I promise you, sis. I hope you guys gained something from this video. I just want you guys to feel more confident while we are at home, and these are some of the tips. These are some of the tips and tricks I've been using while I was here, and they definitely work. So let me know if they work for you in the comments. But first, I have to give my comment shout out of the week. This week's shout out goes to Molly James. Here's her page. I saw you watch my last video with my boyfriend and you said you didn't even have one. You just wanted to watch me, and I appreciate you so much for supporting me no matter what I put out. I love you so much, and that will never change. Alright, y'all, so make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, turn post notifications on. You got a lot to do. You better get to it. And I will see y'all in my next one.